How to use trusting yourself as a tool to get results. Results. Everyone wants to get better results and become more effective. When you want that for yourself, trust yourself. So let's look at how trust is a tool to become more successful in producing your desired results. That's what effectiveness is all about. And there's a number of factors involved in allowing trust to make you become more effective. Filter. Well, trusting yourself builds you a filter. It gives you a positive filter for noticing the kind of small things in the flow of your day that might give you better results. And having a filter in this age of information overload is valuable, because it's hard to remember all that you take in on any given day. But with trust as your filter, you're able to spot specific tiny things that enable you to make connections. And in the stream of information that comes at you all day long from everywhere, that trust in yourself is going to help you to turn your desire to be more effective into connections between ideas. And those connections between ideas give you insights into things that can speed results in some aspect of a task that's important to you. Trust opens you to actually observe what's happening in a little bit different way. It's subtle, but that's where innovations come from, even from activities that are unrelated. And when you see a connection between ideas and you grab that, maybe it's from another area, from another industry, but when you apply it to your own, it leads to innovation, and that leads to better results. And as you start to get faster or better results, even if it's just a little tiny bit different today from yesterday, what you've done is take a step toward increasing your effectiveness. And that encourages you to reach for more. It builds a habit. And when you trust yourself, you naturally begin to reach for ever slightly more and more results all day long. And as you're doing that and information is flowing at you from everywhere, social media, everywhere, you start to make an internal commitment that you're going to continue to improve, and you start paying attention to what you might be able to apply as you see things go by. And getting in that habit of reaching for a little bit more effectiveness here and a little bit more there turns into continuous improvement. And as you trust yourself more and more, you tend to relax and experience joy. The joy that you're getting from continuous improvement is coming from trusting yourself. That joy is coming from moving into the flow of what you're doing. Trusting yourself leads you to observe what's happening in ways that leads to innovation one day at a time. And innovation leads to better results. Being in the habit of doing what you need to do one day at a time leads you to trust yourself more and more and to become more effective. Of course, you've got to be trustworthy. That means on good days, you've got to give your absolute flat-out best. On bad days, you've got to take care of yourself in ways that create more good days. On days when you're simply bored or just not into whatever it is that you feel like you need to do, you've got to bear down, be patient with yourself, have compassion for yourself, and do the best that you can with what's at hand. And put more attention into finding personal feelings of rewards within whatever tasks you're doing. So when you want better results, let trust be your filter. Let it filter all the information that comes at you. Let it filter your observations and reach for the joy that you deserve by turning your desire to be more effective into connections between ideas and into innovation. By the way, do you want to learn more? If so, then join the email list here at software-enterprise.com. You'll get instant access to an audio training, and you'll get email training as well. Thank you so much for being here. This is Cynthia Ann Layton, owner of Software Enterprise Limited.